Well, hello, greetings, namaste, my friends. This is Gregory. And yes, even though the date says that it's Friday, it's really Saturday. So yesterday's video, this is my, it's not mea culpa, it's just a transparent, just keeping it real. I promised I would. Yesterday, running late, and by the time I got back home, I was spent. And my thoughts were, wait a second, what's the dilemma here? I can either live up to my commitment of a video a day and put that out, but the quality will suffer, and I won't be present. I'll be tired, exhausted. I won't be clear, a little foggy. So I opted to do two today, just to make sure that I stay on track. So I think basically, I really haven't populated my list yet, so there's really not a whole lot of people coming to these yet because I haven't started populating my list. I basically am getting myself into the habit. Oh, put my feet on the table, made a little earthquake. Get myself in the habit of making a video a day, and I'm inviting you to come aboard and watch this process with me because you're going to watch as we go along. You're going to watch my videos evolve. You're going to watch the views spike. You're going to also see, I'm going to come up with some more, I'm going to start doing some video editing on some of them, not all of them. I want to be able to have the spontaneity of having just my phone, uh, capturing whatever thought or moment I'm having, whatever, and keeping that option open. But you're going to see that from where I am and where I'll be in 90 days will be significantly different. So I went ahead and just decided to make two videos today. So, and being very honest, even though I'm going to put the date for yesterday, I want them to be sequential. That's just keeping it real with you. All right. So today we are talking about the our goals and having clarity. And here I am outside. By the way, I'm not. You can't see me very well, probably. I just am in a picturesque setting in my backyard, and let's not focus on the aesthetics of me, just the sound of my voice, carrying my intention to you, letting you know that I am in such flow from where I was, and I just want to kind of turn this a little bit more about a story than really going into anything else right now. Okay? Where I was before I started, I'd say even 6 months ago. I went into a place we were talking about prosperity and poverty consciousness when I had my really stellar results where I could just pretty much write a check for huge tuition for Montessori school when the kids were very little. Not even think about it. Um, I was in a really nice flowing space. Again, I told you that my team not being able to duplicate was the part that where I put the brakes on because it wasn't fulfilling to me because then even though I knew I was providing a service and it worked because I was doing it, other people were not able to duplicate. So that's really, I did a I don't know, I went into a place where I knew because of my familiarity with law of attraction and my ability to harness that I said basically I can lose everything and recreate it anytime I want to. I probably said that so many times that I did allow all my money to go away. And um, all the stuff that went on in between there, I'll share that through time. But if I would just put it into a little bit of a like a little Reader's Digest version, um, I wanted to find balance because as far as prosperity is concerned, you know what? It's going to take two videos to do this. So today and tomorrow we'll be about the subject about prosperity. We're going to do clarity, prosperity. So while I basically said, you know what? What's valuable is not money itself. It's not being rich. So I went into this like basically years, like 5, 6 year long internal struggle with money. I was basically rejecting it. I didn't like what I saw happening to people, or what people did for money. I didn't like seeing how corporations are basically taking over our country, and like Monsanto is literally polluting our food supply, and that's okay. Our elected officials are acquiescing to that and allowing that, basically because we're allowing it because they're getting paid enormous amounts of money. So as we sit here, in many cases apathetically, and do nothing, so much is happening that it's counter to humanity's best interest because of money. Now, is it money's fault? No. It's pretty much comes down to the love of money. There are a lot of great scriptures and quote on it says the love of money. And really, the person who helped open my eyes into this the most is somebody who just went on a sabbatical. Is Randy Gage, excellent guy, and he got to the point where he's been in service and he's just going to go on a walkabout. And I love the way he signed off. But he introduced me to uh, Catherine Ponder. I recommend you get her books. I'll probably put a link on this video. Catherine Ponder, if I forget, Catherine Ponder. And a lot of people in Christian beliefs think also the same thing, that it's easier to get a camel through an eye of a needle than to get to the pearly gates or something like that if you're rich. And I believe a lot of that's been completely, as is most of those texts, completely misinterpreted. Thank you. So what it is money by itself is just energy. It's just energy. And I've just really, when I was back in the flow time, one thought that definitely stayed with me was that you can never be so poor to assist somebody else, to help somebody else. Um, and people say, well, what about Mother Teresa? And Randy Gage pointed out, you think that Mother Teresa had to have money? She went from country to country, place to place, assisting the lepers and the poor people. But she had people with lots of money sponsoring her way, so she just attracted it by her being of service. So there were still lots of money involved. So really, what I invite you to do is think about, it's going to take a while for you to really ponder, Catholic ponder the idea of money, because that is such a huge topic in and of itself. Um, it's going to take some time for you to really get to terms with it. But as we talk about mindset, and as we talk about co-creating the results in life that we want to see manifest, you have to ask yourself some questions and just ask, um, what do you say when I say the sentence? What word do you put in when I say money is? Do you say is something I deserve to attract? Or did your answer, money is the root of all evil? I mean, so there is a absolute subconscious message that's underlying, that drives your thoughts and actions, that is very clear. You have to get clear on what are your thoughts about money. So if you want to start your search, again, Catherine Ponder, Randy Gage, he's got some good stuff on that. But in essence, if you're a cool person, money will help you facilitate some of that coolness. If you're an asshole, you'll perhaps be more of an asshole, and you'll hoard it, and you will, But my personality is, whenever I've had it, all I want to do is assist other people, and like Dave Wood and Dave Sharp, they have lots of money, and they have their key top, their mastermind top earners. They fly them all first class, put them on this yacht, which you can see if you look at the vision tab on top of my blog here. Check that out. So one of the reasons that they're so gracious and generous with their money is because they know that they can generate it pretty much on demand, because the service that they're rendering is enormous. And as long as you're putting out more service than the money that you're bringing in, you're doing something great. And the money is just a reflection of the service that you're bringing. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to close down this video, and I'm not going to say I'm going to pretend like it's tomorrow, but we're going to pick up in just a few moments on the next video and continue this conversation, and then carry it forward into uh, clarity and about what exactly our goals are. All right? See you in a few.